So now we have seen that the Evergrande, one of the largest real estate company in China, has defaulted, and there are many other companies teetering under huge debt payment. It seems that overall housing sector is under pressure due to rising debts levels, higher land use prices and oversupply. This has consequences for the rest of the economy. Real estate sector comprise of roughly 30% of China's GDP. The same as around 15 to 18% for US economy. Debt levels have been rising. China's overall debt was 270.1% of gross domestic product at the end of 2020, up from 246.5% at the end of 2019. China's outstanding foreign debt, including US dollar debt, reached $2.4 trillion in 2020. Foreign debt is not so much of a problem at the moment. Most of China's local government debt is held by state-owned or state-controlled financial institutions. China's local government debt is like a mystery inside an enigma. Few have an accurate understanding or estimate of its size. Neither the Chinese authorities nor investors have a uniform way of defining local government debt, and there are no comprehensive records or reliable data. For decades, China's local governments have relied on off-balance sheet borrowing through local government financing vehicles, also known as LGFVs. LGFVs, a large part of China's local government debt, are special purpose vehicles set up by local governments to eschew regulatory borrowing restrictions on raising capital for infrastructure projects. The pace of LGFV's debt accumulation has contributed substantially to the increase in China's overall debt level since the global financial crisis, GFC, of 2008-09. LGFVs have many issues. Many of these borrowings are not recorded, and transparency is weak when it comes to how the funds are used. Such hidden debts are estimated to be between 30 trillion yuan and 40 trillion yuan by Standard & Poor's in 2018. Goldman Sachs said in a report at the end of September 2021 that the total debt of China's LGFVs rose to around 53 trillion yuan, $8.2 trillion at the end of last year from 16 trillion yuan in 2013, almost 3.5 times. The report showed the debt is equal to around 52% of GDP. China is stepping up restrictions on financing to LGFVs to mitigate risks from hidden debt, the official Securities Times reported on Monday. Several banks and insurers are connecting their systems with the platform of the Ministry of Finance that monitors liability and expenditure of LGFVs. It is critical to note that a large part of local government revenue comes from auctioning land to real estate companies for use in large housing projects. In recent time, many of these auctions have not been successful. This has serious implication for local government revenues and their infrastructure building spree. This will also adversely affect creditworthiness of LGFVs and contribute to debt crisis.